What up, Dokkaners? We got a data download on the global side of the game, and because we now have access to the new update, I wanted to go ahead and just make another video so that us global players can relish in the fact that we have it now. So 556 megabytes. This is a chunky monkey. Make sure you guys download it, and let's go ahead and dive in here. I think it would just be easier to show the info from Dokkan Database. So another way to access the timestamps for incoming characters is to go to DokkanDatabase.com. You can toggle global or JP, and it just shows it right on the front. So in less than a day, we will be getting the Super Saiyan trio. All right, very cute. Also, follow up from the previous video. Upcoming missions. I completely forgot to look at burst mode. We've got 6 burst modes. Each one giving us 15 Dragon Stones, right? 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Dude! 15 times 6, that's 90 burst mode stones. Oh my god. Okay, also a big takeaway from this, we're going to discuss this in another video. Look at how long it's going to be here. 2 months. 2 months. That is significant. Why is that significant? Well, I'm kind of stepping on the toes of my next video that I was going to talk about, but I think we should. Hold on, where's my tweet? Check this out. Burst mode ends in 2 months. The Memorial Stone, the Memorial Stone ends in 2 months, as opposed to last Memorial Stone, which ended in about a month and a half, a little over a month actually. So because we know that there's going to be a 400 million download celebration following this, the theory is looking like we're going to have a fat, ginormic celebration that spans 2 months. Makes sense. All right, so we'll talk more about that in the next video. Let's go ahead and continue here where we were looking. So yeah, 15 times, dude, that's awesome. That is incredible. Okay, the next big update is that they have implemented the achievement system. I don't know about the Android side, but on the iOS side, here they are. As of right now, I don't have these achievements unlocked. I'm assuming there'll probably have to be another patch or something to retroactively give this to people, because it's impossible. Like, I can't get rank 20, I can't get rank 150, 500, any of these. But there are 17 total achievements, so here they are on the iPhone side. Your power level is 5. These all seem pretty basic and pretty easy. 530, 10 million, 50 million in a single attack, 99.9 million. Nothing impossible for non-whales. That's what I'm looking for. There's no paywall achievement, is there? Recruit 100 or higher. I mean, that just comes from playing the game. 10, 50, activate 6, hit a potential. That just comes with the version Z team. And then the last one is 50. Yeah, none of these are essentially paywalled. You will be able to get all of these achievements eventually on your own. So relax, non-whales. Okay, let's now check out all of the news. We got a bunch of stuff in here. Woo, lot of stuff. Let's start with the update. So update 6.5.0 Clash. We've got a new Clash coming up. It is not yet here. Change the unlock requirement for Clash, so newer players, you're gonna have a much easier time getting into Clash. After updating to 6.5.0, you will not be able to select Ultimate Clash button on the home screen or play the mode if the new unlock requirement has not been met. Actually, hold on, let me pull up my game. So yeah, it is currently unavailable. Okay, so that's sure. Okay, let's go back. Enabled simultaneous availability of multiple stages. So I can't exactly see. Okay, so we've got 3 different clashes here. I guess you just can have, okay, I guess you can have access to 3 different clashes. I guess that's what it is. Either that, or it's different levels of difficulty, because it shows 5 stars and 6 stars. So maybe this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 sort of thing. The user interfaces of the various screens have been updated accordingly. Okay, we don't care about that right now. We'll deal with that when Clash comes out. Removed the character selection before entering. Selecting the, I mean, we can't check this. Added the new sorting options. Sort by compatibility and released have been added to the character sorting options. So let's start with this. This is the big one. I guess we'll just do it right here. So if we go into team building, this one? Yep, there it is. They've added the leader compatibility thing. Wait, oh my. Oh, remove all. I'm so stupid. That wasn't the friend slot. That was the remove all button. Okay, Pure Saiyans, right? Let's start with just okay, so Pure Saiyans. I am looking for the leader. Okay, so these are all of the characters that lead Pure Saiyans in their leader skill. Okay, I am going to use this one. Okay, now I want to sort by compatibility, right? Wrong. Yes, I mean, right. So there's the big change. Oh, that's awesome. And so it'll maintain your preference in terms of like the ordering, but now it'll show you the full leader skill. So did I make a video on this before? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. So 690, what does that mean? Some of y'all might be confused by that. So let's go ahead and discuss the 690 part. Notice how HP is 200, attack and defense are 170 for the primary, then an extra stats plus 50 to those who also belong to Gifted Warriors and Fusion. So that means anyone who has full compatibility with this Vegeta's leader skill is getting 250 attack, 220 defense, 220, or sorry, did I mess that up? They're getting 250% attack. No, 250% health, 220% attack, 220% defense. If you add those three together, you get 690. That's what this is implying. This character has full compatibility. This character has full compatibility. And so it's going to work your way down the list based on your preferences in terms of your filtering. And then you'll get the crappier ones at the bottom. So now we are at the AGL characters that have only a partial leader skill. These guys only get the primary leader skill. They do not get the secondary, which is why you would see 200 plus 170, 170. So that's 200 plus 340, 540%. So these characters only get the primary leader skill. This is a very nice and simplified way to understand it, because there's no sense in listing characters that would only benefit from the secondary leader skill, because that doesn't matter. The secondary leader skill only happens if you've got the primary. So this is a nice way to order it. So now you want to focus on the stuff at the top. That's good. And yeah, I'm liking this. I'm digging this. Cool. How much further down can we go? It'll only be 540, right? It doesn't go any further. Yeah. Like, for example, if we do like a carnival character, it's much easier. So let's do, what's a good carnival character? Let's do powerful comeback. Powerful comeback. Okay, so let's stop this. I am looking for leader skills. Jarvis, give me a leader skill that is good for powerful comeback. Yes, sir. There you go. All right, this guy. All right, so he's our lead. He leads powerful comeback at 200%. So when we are looking for high compatibility characters that fit this leader's... Wait, what? Can I get rid of this? Let's get rid of that. Okay. And now I'm going to click by sort by compatibility. We're going to see maximum 600%. Boom. All of these characters fit the primary lead, which is the only lead. And that means they all get 200 attack, 200 defense, 200 HP. Ergo, 600. Full compatibility. Full compatibility. This is... Wait, what? We'll throw all these guys onto the team, and now we're good. So this is definitely going to save you a lot of time in terms of, you know, like having to use external resources for basic team building. As far as like optimizing your team building, there are external resources that are still better, because you'll see the full scope of your team building experience, because you'll see like what links you're getting when you have Ginyu and Jace together. You're not going to get that in the game itself, right? Unfortunately, that might be just a little bit too complex. That just comes with learning. They do show you though, like after you've got a team built, you will see links that are established with them. Like you'll see, okay, if you have these two together, they're going to get key +2 for prepared for battle, key +2 for battlefield diva. You're going to get Kamehameha attack +5%. 5%? Isn't it 10%? Hold on now. Do they not show the max links? It's 10%. Well, that's stupid. Why doesn't it show? Huh. Well, there you go. So, I mean, that's another way to see it. So that is it for the team building. I very much like it. And let me know what you guys think. Oh, auto team. Hold on. I know we've had this before, but auto team. Auto team formation. Do you want to continue with auto team formation? Yes. Okay. That's okay. That's random. All right. Let's do it again. Oh, what does that mean? What? Okay. Interesting. So your account is a certain, I guess it generates a certain seed, and if you push random, it'll default to that. So if we choose a leader and then we do the auto team, it'll change. So auto select leader, no. I want my leader skill to be Frieza. Okay. Now it'll generate an auto team. Okay, yeah. I've never actually used that before. Let me know in the comments if you guys use that sort of thing. Okay, so now we're done with the team building aspect. Let's continue and look more into the rest of the updates. Updated the completion conditions for missions in Dokkan Frontier. The completion conditions for missions in Frontier have been updated so that the missions can now be completed even when a special guest is on your team. Awesome. Added support for Google Play achievements. An issue has been found where the achievements may not be unlocked if the requirements are met. We're currently investigating this issue. We apologize. Okay. So that's just not Google Play. That's also iOS. Fix some bugs. We got some Dragon Stones. All right, cool. So that's it for that update. There's a few other bug things we should look at here. Hidden potential recalibration has now officially been changed from 5 to 1. I have been waiting for that before I actually made some changes to some recent World Tournament characters. I unfortunately did burn 5 stones, but I do want to recalibrate these 2 characters right now in the video. Gohan has 70% crit, so he's fine. He's got pseudo crit, he's got 70% crit. I don't need more crit on him. What I do want to give him is maximum dodge, 50% chance to dodge. He has guard and he has 25% more for supers, but otherwise I want to make him more evasive. So I want to give him max dodge, the rest additional, which means we're going to have to do a bit of overhauling here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Since he's a World Tournament character, I don't have the luxury of burning a bunch of copies. I'm going to have to use stones. So that's what we're going to do. Let's recalibrate this by burning 1 Dragon Stone. Shabam. And then we'll do the same thing. Where's my audio? There we go. Burn it again. Okay. And then we'll do it again. And we'll do it again. Okay. So that gives me 15 dodge. Now, looking at the character, I think I still want to give him more dodge because with a 30 hidden potential dodge, that is going to raise my overall collective dodge from 50% to 65%. And then, actually, well, no, yeah, that would be without a super. If a super is coming in, then we would enter with a base dodge of 75. 75 would be 25, 7.5 additional. We would be at a 82.5% collective chance to dodge with a 30 hit potential, which is what I want. So I want to go full dodge on this sucker. Question is, what sort of stats do I want to give him? What kind of stats are we looking at here? Getting attack and defense plus 150, attack and defense plus 100% up to 300, defense plus 200%. I think if he's going to be all dodge, I don't know how much defense is actually going to help because it's not like he maintains anything. I'm just going to go for broke. Let's see. Which one do I have a spare of? I got a spare for the dodge and defense, so we'll do that. Okay, I got this one. Yikes. I'm running low here. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just do this. I'll use the level 10. Okay. And then I'll do this. Why am I investing these into a measly Saiyan Saga character? Well, because this is actually a really good Saiyan Saga unit, and I'm going to want to use this Saiyan Saga character for some upcoming no new unit videos. That is why I, quote unquote, waste these for y'all. I do it for the damn content. All right. All right. So let's do this. Actually, no, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Okay. And there you go. All right, so Gohan has been successfully recalibrated. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture because I gotta post this in my Discord server. By the way, friendly reminder, in my Discord server, I do post hidden potential builds for characters. So if you guys are curious, you guys can go to the Discord server and you can search up by keywords to try to find it. And you guys can see. And if you don't have a character there that's listed, you can request it in the Discord server. Okay, now let's take a look at Baldy here. So how do we build Baldy? Baldy, he's very conditional. He's got 50% crit here, 50% crit there. I'm only gonna run him primarily on teams with a focus on World Tournament. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with crit. I don't need to worry about it. So crit is off the table. It's additionals and dodge. He's got 50% dodge. He's got 50% damage reduction. He also gets 40% more as the first attacker in the turn once. After that, he needs more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go full dodge. And then the rest additional. Now, the problem is, though, because you split 5 into his critical, you can't exactly do that. I might go 20-20, actually. Instead of doing the 30 dodge, I think I might go 20-20. So we're going to do a little bit of recalibrating. So I'm going to put one of these in here. He gets a lot of attack. He gets a lot of defense. I am going to go... I'm just going to balance it out. So let's do attack here. Okay. I like the 20-20 thing. That's my favorite way to build a character. So I'm going to recalibrate once by burning a Dragon Stone. All right. And then we're going to go over here. And I'm gonna give him an additional, let's see, what do I want to do? I think I want to do this. And then give him defense right here. Yeah. All right. Both of my characters. Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah. Right. I forgot. All right. Both of my newly acquired World Tournament characters are done. So that's a little bit into the recalibrating thing. It's a pretty lengthy video, but you know, I just wanted to show you guys the update. It's pretty cool. Some people also ask me, like, Toon, how do you go about deciding how to, you know, put into hidden potential? So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight into my style. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what's next in here? Let's go back and let's see what's going on. Regarding an issue with a passive skill for Metal Cooler. Oh, they finally did the update. The issue is scheduled to be fixed. What was the problem? Passive may not activate on each turn. Yes, I have noticed that. Okay. So Metal Cooler has been buffed as of August 21st. That is so funny. Regarding a character's leader skill, Gamma Dos, under certain conditions, the leader skill's effect did not activate properly. That is wild. Okay, we got some stonage for that one. Regarding an issue with certain missions. Okay, regarding missions, defeating a specific number of enemies. The certain displays may not be counted correctly towards mission progress. Yeah, the display has been an issue. So they fixed that. Okay, cool. Regarding a display with character details, there was an issue where download as needed wasn't actually showing the proper amount. Okay, app crashing after clearing a Dokkan battle. That has been resolved. Regarding an issue found with update 6.2.0. Whatever, man, we got a stone. We got stones for all this stuff. They're just putting out fires all over the place. Certain skill was not showing stuff. After an enemy who can change key spheres into damage key spheres is defeated, the damage key spheres do not disappear from the entering turn. That's pretty screwed up. Okay, so the last part of the video, let's go ahead and go through our Hermit, Cat, and Glutton event. Now they have updated the event where now you are earning 2 tickets per run as opposed to 1. So let's go ahead and jump in and do that event. And that is going to be where we call it for this video. So there it is. It's back. I am going all in on red. By the way, as of now, you still have not been able to complete all of these missions. Now you can. This is the first day that you can do it. And I'm using my link leveling team. You know, I can get lucky. All right. So let's do that. All in on red, baby. That way, if I win big. But more than likely, if I don't win, you guys will be happy because I got shafted in something, you know? Because I never get shafted. And people hate that. And I'm sorry. Oh, I wanted to see Gohan's attack. We just killed Yajirobe. That was some screaming. All right, cool. Oh, we got some training. All right, very cool. So let's go in there. Let's get the ticket. We got 2 tickets. This is what you should have as of today. 16 total. Doesn't have to be 16 of one color, just a collective 16. So make sure you guys have 16. And if you don't, well, you missed one. That's it. We are all done with the new update, I think, right? Oh, I actually did this before the video started, which I shouldn't have. But reminder, go into your quiz ticket thing and redeem the final ticket. The answer is true. I posted a video, I tweeted about it, and I posted a community post. It is regarding Worldwide 2024 Broly. And I gotta say, if you weren't around, you wouldn't know. So this is gonna require some trust in other people. But most people are saying it's true because it is. Some people are not because either revisionist memory, they don't remember, or whatever. But it's true. And if it's wrong, blame Dokkan because it's true. So there you go. Now we're done. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, obviously like down below. Let in the comments. What are you guys excited about when it comes to this new update? Do you like the new team building compatibility thingy? Because I love it. This is great for lower level players to really get started in terms of team building. Let me know your thoughts overall. Anything that I missed in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see where I'm going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.